We are looking at the Micromax Psych. This is a touchscreen phone which is MTV branded. The model number is X505. So let's jump into the box. The Micromax Psych, as you can see, is a full touchscreen device with just 3 buttons, 1, 2 and 3 on it. You would see no buttons on the side, no volume toggle. There is a 3.5mm audio jack and a micro USB port up here, and just a mic down here. So the Psych is promoted as a music phone. Before we look at the handset, let's jump into the box first. There's some interesting things in here. So you will notice that there are a lot of different back covers that have been bundled inside the box by Micromax. So plenty of options. Silicone cover, another case. You have the 3.5mm stereo earphones. So this is actually a stereo hands-free, and we have tested this. It works pretty well. The charger and the cable and the manual CD. So we'll keep the accessories aside for now and take a quick look at the handset. So this thing is promoted along with MTV. So you see the MTV slider as well over here, as well as the MTV logo on the top. You would see that this is a dual SIM phone. We don't have a SIM currently installed, and you can just swipe on the main screen, home screen, to change the wallpaper. So a lot of attractive wallpapers put over here. This is definitely made to attract the youth. If you jump inside, you would notice a fairly we'd say average Java OS over here, which gives you basic settings. It reminds us of phones that we had half decade ago. But one interesting thing over here is the touchscreen. Though it's resistive, it is pretty well optimized. So you'd see it, it takes even the slightest of touch gestures to accept the input. So they're just even if I'm scrolling over here, there are no false presses happening. We had seen earlier in the Micromax Cube that if I try to scroll, I will end up clicking on a menu and getting inside it. So that's one good thing. However, you would notice that there is no on-screen QWERTY, which okay, so since there's no SIM card, I'm not able to demo that, but there's no on-screen QWERTY that we have. You'll have to use T9 for all your typing over here. There is no stylus in here either, so if you end up in a situation where you are calibrating the screen, you would need to use a toothpick or some other stylus, because it won't work with your finger touch. So this is a resistive touchscreen optimized for finger touch, which we don't really appreciate much, but at this cost, this is surely good. The touchscreen otherwise is responsive, and since this is promoted as a music phone, you would see that this has. So we seem to have figured out once you switch the default memory to memory card, it shows up the audio files which are preloaded. So we were able to play them back on a speaker via Bluetooth 82p, and the output via the 3.5mm audio jack was pretty good when we used the default earphones provided by Micromax. However, when we connected a heavy headphone on it, the output suffered. All in all, this does fairly good on the music front. However, the usability suffers. This is a touchscreen phone which is MTV branded. The model number is X505. So let's jump into the box. The Micromax Psych, as you can see, is a full touchscreen device with just 3 buttons, 1, 2 and 3 on it. You would see no buttons on the side, no volume toggle. There is a 3.5mm audio jack and a micro USB port up here, and just a mic down here.